Hey, did you know that the most powerful secret for winning the 2020 election actually has very little to do with winning the election? I know it sounds crazy because we're so used to hearing about how candidates are polling. And while that's important, I'm going to share three secrets with you today. They're going to completely disrupt the way you approach the 2020 election of your candidates. I'm Tim Rowe, and I'm the Director of Business Development for Political Campaigns, and I've helped hundreds of companies to become the leaders in their market and category. It wasn't until I consulted a presidential super PAC in late 2019 that I realized there was a huge gap in political advertising, and that filling it would be the secret to candidates winning the 2020 election at every level of government. So, what's this big secret? It's called the vertically integrated strategy. It's a three-pronged approach to driving campaign contributions, overcoming advertising platform restrictions, and legitimizing every single one of your candidates the same way that Cabela's and Sheetz have as leaders in their categories. So I'm going to share with you the three secrets that make up the vertically integrated strategy. And I know what you're probably thinking. Everybody has the secret sauce and the old joke that half of advertising works. We just don't know which half. But again, I'm going to show you a proven strategy that you can deploy in the morning and start seeing results in the evening. So the first secret is to match your message to your audience. The big idea here is that there are multiple audiences even within your own county. There are independents leaning Republican, modern conservatives, and more engaged Republicans who invest in watching the debates. Knowing who is who and where to reach them is important because matching your message to your audience is the key to unlocking maximum efficiency in your advertising while delivering a punch you can feel. The second secret is strategic integration. Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. By being agnostic to specific tactics like TV versus radio, social media versus direct mail, it allows for integration of strategy and tactics, making sure that winning is the only acceptable outcome. What that means is that in 2020, we are going to see great candidates struggle to gain traction because they are not being positioned in the right way to the right audience. The great thing is you don't have to change your platform or cave to social pressures, but if you make this alignment between strategy and tactics, you will activate your constituents and influence the independents leaning right without coming across as annoying or intrusive. Now, the third secret is that expensive does not equal effective. All advertising mediums are not created equal. This is key because in a world where we have budgets to adhere to, not managing your investments properly can mean running out of money too soon, not getting the results you need, or worse, both. With platforms like Twitter and Spotify outright banning political advertising, more are sure to follow, and that means your voice will not stand out as much when competing for that attention. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's probably going to take a lot of time to deploy a vertically integrated strategy. Plus, it's probably going to cost a ton of money. Well, the tricky thing here is that actually timing can be the biggest hindrance to executing a campaign this way. Getting all of the right people together to make a decision can be challenged logistically, and there are still opinions that need to be contended with on what you should do. So, I'm doing something I haven't done before. I'm offering you a complimentary advisory session. Because I realized that late in 2019, after consulting with that presidential super PAC, that nobody's offering anything like this. The reason why no one is offering anything like this is because they want to lock you into a specific product or tactic, regardless of whether it is best matched for your goals or not. And so what this is going to do is empower you and your campaigns to take action quickly and decisively about how to win in 2020. As a brand strategist who's helped hundreds of companies literally change their position in the market, what I do is I've literally unlocked the code to maximum results in advertising. Bottom line is I create winners. So I've reached out to you and your teams to offer this complimentary advisory session, and you've got my contact information right there on the screen now. My telephone number is 908-246-3201. It's been the same number for the last 15 years, and it's the best way to get in touch with me. You can call or text me anytime. If you prefer email, my email is trowe@adamsoutdoor.com. I honestly don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to do each month because you're not the only folks I've reached out to. As part of our political advertising guidelines, you and your competition both have a right to take advantage of this offer, but it is available on a first come, first served basis. So call or text me, send an email. Let's schedule a time to meet, learn more about what your campaign platform is, your goals, obviously, in 2020, what the things are most important to you, and how to make 2020 a sweeping victory for you and all of your candidates.